Amazing people, I have a super treat for you today. I have the incredible Brenda Cameron, who is going to be sharing with you her life story, which is just insane. It's going to inspire you, so make sure to keep your eyes, ears open and get ready for this. And she's going to be sharing a little bit more with you about an event that she's got coming up in London on the 8th of October, which is going to be life-changing. So I asked her to come on my show today. Brenda is an amazing lady. Firstly, hi Brenda.
Hi Lou.
So Brenda's an amazing lady, and she's just like last week did a wing walk where you walk on the back of a plane while it's flying in the air. Brenda, what on earth were you doing that for?
Well, my brother and sister bought it for me for a birthday present. I guess they do like me, but because I've done lots of other challenging things, they thought, what could they get me that was even more challenging? And I really think they succeeded in that one. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I won't be doing it again, but it was really good.
You're hilarious. When I met Brenda, she came to our Speakers Academy and started sharing her story, which is a very short version. Is she overcame chronic illness, bedridden, bedbound, using the power of her mind, using these certain techniques that she now teaches people, and had a full recovery, and then went on some traveling around the world, climbing to the top of mountains and temples in Bhutan, and now she's a motivational speaker to help people. So Brenda, what do you want everybody watching to know? What's the message that you really convey?
Well, I think what I'd like other people to know is that, you know, the medical profession are amazing. There's no doubt about it. But when they tell you that they can't help you and there's no cure, which is exactly what they told me, there's no cure, you're just going to have to learn to live with this illness called ME. It was ME that I was diagnosed with. You're just going to have to get on with that. It's not true. So if you have a chronic illness or a chronic, anything chronic, you know, chronic anxiety, chronic depression, or something that you consistently do which is not life enhancing, you can change that. Basically, there is a way. If I can do it, so can you. Yeah, so that's the message really. I really want to shout it from the rooftops, you know, life is amazing. And coming from the depths of despair, which I literally was, there was no hope for me. My life was like, it was literally a living death for me. That's how it felt. And here I am. You know, I recovered in 2007, and I've gone on to do things I never would have dreamt of, even when I was well. So I would love to give people a message of hope, really. Wherever you are in your life, whatever's going on, you know what? You can recover, do better, achieve what you want to achieve.
You really can. And I know you do a lot of personal development stuff. You've been on all the courses in the world, and you've really invested in your education, and so you're aware of this stuff. But most people don't know that you can cure pretty much any illness, any disease, mainly by changing your mindset, changing your diet. There's crazy stories out there. I know you love Dr. Joe Vitale, and you talk about his stuff as well a lot. Like, our bodies, they're made to heal. They want to be healthy. Health is our natural state. You just have to get out of your own way. So what your event is called Change Your Personality, Change Your Life. Yeah. Why did you call it that? What's that about?
Well, I thought about what I could call my event, and I was going to call it Pick and Mix Personal Development, and I thought, well, people might not take me very seriously there. I was going to call it that because I've had 3 chronic illnesses actually, and I've recovered from each of them, and I've moved on to study different disciplines, and so I have so many disciplines under my belt that I can help people at different stages of their lives. However, ultimately, I think that what you have to do is, in order to change, you have to change your personality, and that's exactly what I did. You know, I had the personality that created ME. Now, I'm sure a lot of people perhaps will find that a bit uncomfortable to hear that. But that is exactly, I had the right personality to create ME. I had a lot of anxiety. I didn't realise that I had obsessive compulsive disorder, perfectionism, all those things. Although I was in a successful career, you know, these things are all underlying. And to all intents and purposes, people thought I was a success. But the cost of that success to my health and well-being was, well, I ended up with chronic illness. And so what I now know is, in order to ultimately change your life to the degree that I've changed mine, the only way to do it is to change your personality.
I like it.
And what people don't realise is, it is so simple. It's not easy, but it's so simple. So I just want to share that with everybody, you know. You would think it's complicated. It isn't.
It's really insane. You can look this up. There are people who have had every bone in their body broken, like complete mess, and doctors have said you're never going to walk again, and they heal themselves, they're able to walk. There's people who have cancer, stage 4 cancer, inoperable, and within a few weeks completely gone because they make a different decision about who they are. And this is so key. Once you start looking at this stuff, it's amazing. One of my friends, he messaged me today. He's got gout, and I said, do you want to get rid of it? And he's like, obviously I want to get rid of it. And I'm like, do you know, this is what you need to do. Now, I can't make him go and do that thing. It's up to him if he wants to do the change, because it would mean a radical life change for him. You have to make different decisions about your health, about your mindset, about the things you consume in your subconscious. And most people don't want to do that, right? Because they're comfortable.
In their comfort zone.
So if people are watching this, Brenda, and they are in their comfort zone, and maybe they're thinking, oh, coming to an event might be, you know, I like have to change my pattern or come off work early or something. Like, what do you say to them people who are sat in their comfort zone now, miserable or sick? What would you say to them? Because that was you, right?
That was me, and I think what I would say is, believe it or not, getting ME was the best thing that happened to me, because if I hadn't got ME, I would never have realised that I need to change. So what I'd say to anybody, and I'm going to look at the camera when I say this, what I'd say to anybody else, do not wait like I did. Do not wait to become bedbound and endure a living death for 8 years. Come along and learn how you can transform your life in everyday things like anxiety, if you have trauma in your life, depression. Don't wait until it gets really serious and your body, your immune system crashes and doesn't work anymore like mine. Do it now. Do it now, because when you deal with your emotional issues and the things in life, if your relationships consistently don't work, or you consistently don't like your job, all of those things will contribute toward you compromising your immune system and leading to illness. So whatever's going on in your life, if you aren't having a life you love, you need to come along to my event on the 8th of October and learn how you too could change your personality to change your life.
Yeah, it will be amazing. And Brenda, tell everybody how long it took you to recover from ME.
Well, I always falter when I say this because I know that it's quite shocking. For me, I entered the room where I did my training at 9 o'clock on the 31st of July 2007. I left at 1 o'clock that day. My life was transformed. Now, it was 4 hours. I did go back on the course for 2 more days, and I did have to consistently practice what I'd learned. You know, as I say, this stuff is really simple. It's not easy. You've got to be dedicated and you've got to want to change. But if you do, I would say don't hesitate. Come along and find out more. Some of the stuff I'm going to be sharing on the 8th of October could significantly change how your life unfolds, or anybody who's there from that day onwards, should those people wish to engage in it and take it on board.
Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to post a link below for those of you who want to grab your ticket. Definitely grab a ticket, come along. I've heard Brenda speak, she's amazing, and she's been doing training and speaking for over 10 years, and she's really going to be an absolute superstar. Like, if you are watching from ITV or BBC or Channel 5, like, you want to get Brenda on your show for absolute sure. Brenda, how can people connect with you? What's the best way to find you?
You can find me on Brenda Cameron Life Coach, Facebook, Brenda Cameron 7582 on Instagram, or email me on brenda@brendacameron.co.uk, and I will answer all of you. I look forward to hearing from you and sharing whatever I know that's going to help you.
Beautiful. And if you're just going to leave everybody with one last message, something powerful, what do you want to leave them with, Brenda? I'm going to bring the camera right to you so you can leave them with a powerful thing.
Do not wake up tomorrow morning and be mediocre. Wake up tomorrow morning and literally have the life that you really want.
Boom.